Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Would you please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem by the senior members of our concert choir.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets catch their glare, bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Welcome to the commencement exercise for the class of 2011. I was so excited about the beautiful weather, I think I forgot where I was. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the class president of 2011, Ms. Diana Zeng.
Remember the first time you blew a bubble? I'm not only asking those in caps and gowns, but also the parents, the grandparents. We were all fascinated by the little translucent rainbow of colors, and we've all been able to experience them because bubbles are just soap and water. Something so basic captured our childhoods. We are 17 and 18-year-olds now, but we aren't just 17 and 18 years old. Like bubbles, we may not be made out of gold and diamonds, but we can still be extraordinary. Like bubbles, we are not here for very long. There are generations before us, and there will be generations after us, but we can still inspire the people who we encounter. All of us have already left a mark in the halls of Westboro High, in the memories with our friends, in the place we call home. Whether you've moved here somewhere in between the diaper days and now the tossing of our graduation caps, or have been here from the start, you have carried something special, a spark, that makes you you and not the person next to you. I hope you share that with everyone that you meet. It's amazing how someone else's words can change your own perspective, and I wish to share a quote from Neil Gaiman with you. Everybody has a secret world inside of them. All of the people of the world, I mean everybody. No matter how dull and boring they are on the outside, inside them, they've all got unimaginable, magnificent, wonderful, stupid, amazing worlds. Not just one world, hundreds of them, thousands maybe. No two bubbles are alike, and yet they all impressed us. Just like how we are all different, but we can all do remarkable things. Soon, we will be carried away from the bubble. And whether or not you think you've made an impression on others, you have. When we think back about our high school experience, it's all the personalities within the class that made our time here define ourselves. Like bubbles, we will all expand who we are by meeting new people in the future. But don't forget those who have changed you in the past and the present. Thank you to the class of 2011 for being such wonderful people, and good luck.
Thank you, Diana. I would now like to call up this year's salutatorian, Mr. Ron Farazan.
Before I begin my speech, I'd like to present an ode to Bianca. A loss is something I take hard. I want to be the best. I can't even lose in gym volleyball, as Calendar would attest. A winner's what I want to be, and often in my past, I've agreed with Ricky Bobby, if you ain't first, you're last. I stand before you here and now, a man humbly defeated by someone who deserved it more, the gold medal conceded. Bianca Homburg, that's her name. Her smarts I cannot overstate. It's what even a sore loser like me can learn to appreciate. Her future surely will be bright, I say with certainty. I await the news of what robots she'll make at MIT. Bianca, though I have much pride, my pride seems to be moot. 'Cause for a number one like this, I'm honored to call myself Salute. I hope that didn't embarrass Bianca too much, but I had to tell her how I felt. Anyway, here we are, the class of 2011 gathered for the last time ever in one place. After we leave here, and of course after we properly enjoy ourselves this summer, we'll all be gone doing our own thing. Next year and for the next 4 years, the majority of us will be college students enrolled in a certain university from Westboro, Massachusetts. As times go on, though, we'll end up having less and less in common because we'll have more and more things to define ourselves by. We'll be graduates from some college, then we'll work at some company, we'll be married to some hottie, have some kids, or maybe not. Maybe we'll travel the world and ride a camel or something. The point is, as our experiences grow, our high school days become more and more outdated and forgettable. If that's the case, and our days here will soon be collecting dust in our memories, it's hard to truly gauge the importance of this moment. The truth is, graduating high school together has given us something in common in our life stories and in our self-descriptions. Anytime someone asks you where you're from, are they asking where you were born? Probably not. It's more likely they were asking where you grew up, where you went to and graduated high school. That means that, from now on, all of us can answer that question in the same way. There is not and will never be any group of people in the world that can say they are from Westboro, Massachusetts and graduated its high school in 2011. No matter where we go, how many kids we have, or camels we ride, from here on out, this fact in our history will never change. We are the one and only Westboro High School class of 2011. Now we just have to go out there and represent. Thank you.
Thank you, Ron. At this time, I would ask Mr. Brian Callahan and Mrs. Carol Kavanaugh, Westboro High School's two assistant principals, to please come forward to present this year's scholarships. I want to thank the community for their extreme generosity, as today we will be naming student representatives who will receive in total over $100,000 in scholarship opportunities. From the bottom of my heart as the principal, I am so pleased and so proud that this community once again has honored our students and has made opportunities for them that perhaps some may not have had. Mr. Kavanaugh, Mr. Callahan, Mrs. Kavanaugh, please come forward.
Good afternoon. I will ask that after we read the name of the scholarship foundation or fund, that the students please stand to be recognized. And please respectfully hold your applause until all scholarships are announced, and we'll give due recognition to all students. The Aronson Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Joseph Morale.
The Arts Cleaners Scholarship is awarded to Rachel Bridge.
The Servetus T. and Jesslyn C. Ashworth Jr. Family Scholarship is awarded to Daniel Arnold.
The Dr. James G. and Marie K. Boyd Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Anne Marie Vu.
Lieutenant Richard H. Brady Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Yvette Garcia.
The Roger Braley Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Isaac Mutasasera.
The John L. Brigham Memorial Scholarships are awarded to Allison Arpante and Vivian No.
The Teresa Ruth Aldrich Bryson Award goes to Jessica Sturrer.
Lieutenant Daniel J. Campion Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Andrew Lipke.
The Chartwell Scholarship is awarded to Brenton Croto.
The John Boyle O'Reilly Council 85 Knights of Columbus. The 4 scholarships are awarded to Casey Murphy, Brendan Black, Kevin Rivas, and Cecilia N. Lee.
The Admiral and Mrs. Lewis E. Denfeld Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Peter Kelly.
The Attorney Alan F. Dodd Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Cecilia N. Lee.
The Dr. John P. Doherty Jr. Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Christine Hillier.
The Westboro Athletic Booster Association, the Dutkowski Family Foundation Sportsmanship Scholarship is awarded to Megan Sullivan.
The Esoterics Genetic Laboratory Science Award is given to Alexandra Webb.
The Westboro Friends Facing History and Ourselves Foundation, the 2 scholarships were awarded to Sarah Hart and Patrick Bryant.
The Sandra Walden Fenton Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Brian Orlando.
The Leo Casey Scholarship for Excellence and Commitment to Westboro Team Sports is awarded to Shane Ruffing.
The Dick Foster Scholarship Fund is awarded to Sophia Sullivan.
The Richard X. Gannon Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Bianca Homburg.
The George G. Genther Memorial Scholarship has multiple recipients: Hannah Artner, Carly Barnes, Catherine Hastings, Ann Maney, Samuel Plummer, William Plummer, and Russell Beamer.
The Sarah W. Gibbons Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Megan Kullberg.
The Westboro High School Guidance Department Scholarship is awarded to Sabranji Swain.
The William S. Harris Memorial Scholarships are awarded to Kelsey Barron and Mira Mackloff.
The Elsie A. Hastings Teaching Scholarship is awarded to Emily Height.
The Waha Hockey Scholarship is awarded to Daniel Arnold.
2 Honolulu Restaurant Scholarships are awarded to Amanda Lucier and Ryan Blackney.
The Ben Horgan Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Sarah Van.
The John Patrick Howard Memorial Scholarships are awarded to Miles Goldman and Barrett Bancroft.
The Mary E. Kane Scholarship is awarded to Avery Mansfield.
The Knights of Columbus James C. Hopkins Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Lucas Gardner. The Knights of Columbus Mark J. Connors Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Andrew Waymond.
These scholarships from the Trust of Leonard M. Krull are awarded to Jacqueline Webb, Anna Degtarova, Sneha Patel, Daniel Burris, Evan Harpin, Shadi Mostafa, Ali Reed, Rachel Oswald, Matthew Sams, Amanda Hutchinson, Kelsey Landroach.
The Lieutenant Vincent B. Lee Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Michael McGilligan.
The Sean Zoe Marks Hockey Scholarship is awarded to Andrew Wamond.
The Thomas J., Helen M., Maureen C., and Christine M. Merchant Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Erica Ziegler.
The Diane R. and Thomas J. McGinn Jr. Scholarship is awarded to Megan Kullberg.
The Ron McQuilkin Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Brian Orlando.
The 2 scholarships in the name of Westboro High School National Honor Society are awarded to Elizabeth Callahan and Sabranji Swain.
The Church of the Nativity Scholarship is awarded to Emily Novak.
The Faith G. Newark Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Evan Catavieco.
The Roland H. O'Brien Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Taylor Spalding.
The Peg Orff Memorial Scholarship was awarded to Jonathan Creel.
The Matthew Pano Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Emily Novak.
The Penta Communications Scholarship was awarded to Catherine Packer.
The Nancy Kane Peterson Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Karina Leone.
The scholarships from the Rotary Club of Westboro were awarded to Ellen Donahue, Carly Barnes, Danielle Calentro, Barrett Bancroft, Rachel Oswald, Matthew Rulo, Thomas Houle, and Tony Silva.
The Joseph and Alice Nelpe Ruchinskis Memorial Scholarship is awarded to David Benitez.
The Frank D. Sagro Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Richard Sterndale.
The Andrew Sarkeesian Memorial Scholarship has 2 recipients, Rachel Bridge and Muli Gandhi.
The Peter Smith Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Danielle Calentro.
The Mary Edith Wheaton Smith Scholarship is awarded to Danielle Petrunik.
The South Street Diner Scholarship is awarded to Patricia Fotos.
The Charlotte Spinney Vision Scholarship has 3 recipients, Nicholas Farrer, Ellen Donahue, and Rachel Oswald.
The Lucy Ann Lowe Taylor Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Ronnie Lynn.
The Dunkin' Donuts and Marina Organization Scholarship has multiple recipients, David Benitez, Amanda Borgland, Avery Mansfield, Elizabeth Marriott, Mary McDermott, Megan McNally, Vanessa Wagner, and Adam Wigmore.
The Honeydew Donuts Scholarship was awarded to Adam Wigmore.
The Westboro Democratic Town Committee Scholarship is awarded to Keith Saver.
Keith was also awarded the Ruth Wadley Memorial Scholarship.
The WABA William F. Walsh Student Athlete Scholarship is awarded to Alexandra Webb.
The scholarship from Wegmans Corporation was awarded to Nicole Blanchard.
The Westboro Athletic and Social Association Founders Scholarship has 2 recipients, Logan Sharon and Ann Maney.
The Westboro Athletic Boosters Association scholarships were awarded to Jacqueline Webb, Brendan Black, Patricia Fotos, Andrew Grant, Catherine Hastings, Christine Hillier, Camden Houghton, Catherine Liss, Danielle Petrunik, Madeline Radonia, Logan Sharon, and Samantha Thompson.
The Westboro Civic Club Scholarship has 5 recipients: Vanessa Bine, Brenda Kamari, Samuel Nichols, Charles Plummer, and Thomas Houle.
The Westboro Community Land Trust Scholarship was awarded to Nicole Benoit.
The Westboro District Nurses Association Scholarship is awarded to Madeline Radonia.
And the Westboro Garden Club Scholarships were awarded to Nicole Benoit and Megan Burke.
The Westboro Girls Lacrosse Association Commitment to the Game Scholarships are awarded to Megan Sullivan, Amy Aiello, Jen Bracy, Erin Burton, Emily Faraday, Cassandra McGill, and Danielle Petrunik.
The Westboro Grange Scholarship is awarded to Amanda Lucier.
The Westboro High School Environmental Scholarship is awarded to Nicole Benoit.
The 4 scholarships from the Westboro High School store are awarded to Megan Collins, Anna Degatorova, Chris Fernandez, Sabranji Swain.
2 Westboro High School Student Council Scholarships are awarded to Simran Bimra and Catherine Packer.
The 2 scholarships from Westboro High School yearbook are awarded to Megan Collins, Diana Zhang.
Westboro Patrol Officers Union Scholarship is awarded to Ryan Blackney.
The 2 scholarships from the Westboro Professional Firefighters Association are awarded to Nicole Downey, Muli Gandhi.
The Westboro Superior Officers Union Scholarships are awarded to Amanda Hutchinson and Shannon Kittredge.
The Westboro Teachers Association Earl T. Baker Scholarship is awarded to Jessica Potosnek.
The Westboro Teachers Association Martha Gleason Scholarship is awarded to David Johnson.
The Westboro Teachers Association Mary B. Conroy Scholarship is awarded to Brian Goodliff.
The Westboro Teachers Association Robert and Winifred Innes Scholarship is awarded to Daniel Potts.
The 2 scholarships from Westboro TV are awarded to Elizabeth Callahan and Miles Goldman.
The 2 Westboro Women's Club Scholarships are awarded to Paul Casello Jr. and Erin Silva.
The Westboro Women's Club Evangeline Dreyer Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Sabranji Swain.
The Westboro Youth Soccer Association scholarships are awarded to Samantha Thompson, Catherine Hastings, Brian Goodliff, and Camden Houghton.
The Norman C. Beansy White Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Brian Orlando.
The Women of St. Luke's scholarships are awarded to Andrew Waymond, Megan Collins, and Lucas Gardner.
The Dave Young Memorial Scholarship is awarded to David Johnson.
The J. Lewis Zaretti Jr. Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Jacqueline Webb.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the awarding of scholarships. Let's give a nice round of applause to our graduates.
At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce to you today's commencement speaker, the Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Mary Ann O'Connor.
May have to pull this a little close. Members of the class of 2011, congratulations, and to the parents and all of those that have been instrumental in leading up to this important day, thank you. I'm honored to be here today to address the members of the class of 2011, and like you, for many years, this school district has been a big part of my life. This class is an amazing group of students, a class that I feel personally connected to for many, many reasons. For the graduates who have joined us and traveled this path with me, and for those who have joined along the way, we have shared many firsts together. Think back to your first school experience, the day you entered kindergarten at either Fales or Hastings. If you attended Fales, it was my first year as your principal and your first public school experience. In my new role as your principal, I was extremely anxious. And just as you were faced with fears on that opening day, so was I. And yet, as I watched you bounce off that bus for the first time, armed in hand with those Star Wars and Barbie lunchboxes, clean, shiny Velcro sneakers, tiny backpacks, enthusiastic smiles across your faces, my fears were gone. I knew together we would be fine, and we were. 4 years later, we all faced another first. Fales and Hastings students were joined together. This was the first group of fourth grade students to open that magnificent new Mill Pond School. Once again, our paths crossed. Me as your first Mill Pond principal. Another first for us. I really was scared and I wondered, would we be ready to face this new adventure together? Opening day came. 24 buses rolled into the parking lot with more than 900 students ready to exit the buses and enter that beautiful brand new school. As fourth graders, you were too cool to carry that lunchbox, but you rather used that swipe card to purchase lunch and snacks. You were too proud to be wearing those Velcro sneakers, but rather touted, I remember those Heelys or those sneakers that lit up. And of course, the backpack was replaced by those enormous rolling suitcases that you brought. Armed with your new gear, you still don those enthusiastic smiles on your faces. Together, we face this new anxiety-ridden adventure together. And yes, once again, Mrs. Hatherley and I were also anxious. Yet I was assured once again by your enthusiasm on that day and for the years that followed that we would be okay. And we were. Here we are today, me in my first year as your superintendent, and believe me, a year ago, I never would have imagined I'd be here, and you about to graduate. This time, donned in cap and gowns, flip-flops, armed with smartphones. What a change. From this day forward, each of you will have your own school journey story to tell. For me personally, there have been many people, my third grade teacher for one, and many students right here in this audience today that have inspired me along the way. As you prepare to move on, I'd like you to think about the people who have made a difference in your life, people right here who have added to who you are today. Whoever comes to mind, a family member, a friend, a teacher, a coach, my hope is that there has been at least one person in this community that has helped shape who you are today. At some point, in the next few days, remember to thank him or her for helping you along the way. Hold on. It's a little windy up here. For the child in each of us who sometimes needs a little reassurance, I send you off with one of my favorite children's books, The Kissing Hand. Just as the character Chester in this book is sent off filled with fear on his first day of school, by kissing his hand, his mother reminds him that her love is always there. She tells him if he should ever feel frightened, apprehensive, scared, lonely, he should simply hold his hand next to his face to feel her love. Please know that you are always and will always be loved by this community, a community that believes in you, supports you, and will always welcome you home. Remember to stay connected to those that love and support your vision. Recognize that there will be distractions and obstacles along the way, but remain focused on your own vision, being mindful of not allowing the noise of others to compromise your inner voice. Let your moral compass, personal integrity, strength of character guide your course, and most importantly, be yourself. And know that the Westboro School community sends you off, kiss in hand, to celebrate your new adventures. You're on your way. Congratulations.
Westboro High School Band will now play a selection entitled Flourish for Wind Band by Ralph Vaughan Williams. It is now my honor to introduce to you the class of 2011 valedictorian, Miss Bianca Homburg.
Hi, everyone. So, I'm given to understand that for the first time in our lifetime, the Bruins have made it to the Stanley Cup playoffs. I promise to finish my speech before the game tonight. Seriously, though, this lifetime has been a long time. And here we are, finally graduating. Back in freshman year, it certainly seemed like this day would always lie off in the future. It's around this time, that first year, when we were working on our time capsules. Opening mine up, it was funny to see all the predictions of what I would be like now, and see who I was then. So much has changed, and yet so much has stayed the same. Friends, opinions, attitudes, and I know from talking to many of you that it's the same story. We are not the same people we were 4 years ago. And now, finally, here we stand, about to follow through with that rite of passage, graduation. This past week has been a time of transition for all of us, free of schoolwork, and yet we're still tied closely to WHS. Just as we're reveling in freedom and spending time with our friends from school, we're also planning everything for next year. We're entirely future-focused. All of us, no matter what we're doing next year, are going to be in a new environment. New people, new places, new ideas, new experiences. Change is coming, but it's not going to be just where we expect it. Just as we've changed throughout who we are throughout high school, we're going to change in college and throughout our lives. We are, in so many ways, a generation of change. In the years in which we were born, the internet started to take off, humans still played Jeopardy, and the first web browser that supported graphics came out. Approximately 18 years later, look at to what extent things have changed. Almost everything is online. New gadgets come out every month, each smaller and more powerful than the previous one. Watson cleaned up on Jeopardy, and artificially grown organs are the future of medical technology. So yes, we are a generation of change. And now we go on to become the enactors of change, going where no one has gone before. Graduating, then, moving on from high school to our future, is a very clear, definite boundary. We must make this our personal Sputnik moment, an opportunity to boldly head into the future with a positive focus and a goal of improving ourselves and the world. The old adage, a rolling stone gathers no moss, is absolutely apt. If we are static and unchanging, we are not gaining new experiences and leaving our mark on the world. Worse still, if we remain fixed, the rest of the world will roll on by. We must never restrict our vision or our hopes. Each of us has the ability to head into the future and make a positive impact. We must each take our greatest skills, be they in academics, the arts, athletics, or anything else, and find a place to enact change. We are a generation of change, graduating into the future. That future is coming at us, faster and faster, and we must be ready. We can be ready. We are ready. Live long and prosper, class of 2011.
I would now ask that our two class marshals, Jordan Hensley and Megan Sullivan, please prepare the class of 2011 for the conferring of their diplomas.
Amy Jordan Aiello. Alex David Ekdickman. Casey Lee Andrews. Daniel Paul Arnold. Allison Kathleen Arpante. Alexander Nicholas Arsenis. Hannah Macaulay Artner. Kayla Jean Babayan. Barrett Marie Bancroft. Carly Marie Barnes. Alexander Francis Barnhart. Russell Gary Bamer. Vanessa Ellen Bine. Elia Belly. David James Benitez. Lane Dwyer Bennett. Nicole May Benoit. Peter Frederick Bergstrom. Kelsey Marie Barron. Simran Kaur Bimra. Brendan Anthony Black. Ryan James Blackney. Nicole May Marie Blanchard. Amanda Lynn Borgland. Jennifer Paige Bracey. Zachariah Tyler Brush. Patrick Stephen Bryant. Daniel William Barres. Megan Elizabeth Burke. Erin Lindsay Burton. Christine Elise Butler. Evan Michael Catavieco. Elizabeth Wilkinson Callahan. Leah Alexandra Callery. Paul Casello Jr. Michael Arthur Cerullo. Katie Wymin Chen. Lisa Han Ting Chi. Michael Chunzong Chu. Ashley Marie Chenard. Nicholas Albert Sabelli. Tanai Marie Clark. Nicholas Roger Coggin. Danielle Elizabeth Calentro. Megan Elizabeth Collins. Brenton William Croto. Matthew Peter Cullen. Christopher Prada DeAndrade. Stephanie Mary Debs. Anna Degtarova. Joseph Michael DeLarso. Natalie Donabedian. Ellen Elizabeth Donahue. Michael James Doran. Nicole Marie Downey. Yi Kun Duan. Nicholas Hoskin Ames. Rachel Ariel Ehrlich. Owen Clancy Ernest. Emily Ann Faraday. Nicholas John Farrer. Christopher Fernandez. Patricia Ellen Photos. Muli Gandhi. Yvette Marie Garcia. Lucas Peter Gardner. Shivi Renuka Garg. Meredith Ann Geller. Stephen Lewis Geller. Connor George Gibbs. Jenny Catherine Giblin. Miles J. Goldman. Brian Thomas Goodliff. Konstantin Gorelik. Michael Anthony Graham. Andrew Richard Hall Grant. Yoshi Eduardo Guevara. Matthew Scott Halley. Brett Ruben Handel. Timothy James Hapney. Evan Michael Harpin. Sarah Elizabeth Dreyer Hart. Catherine Leslie Hastings. Andreas Christian Hurt. Patrick John Hessian. Christine Kavanaugh Hillier. Emily Elizabeth Height. Zachary Joseph Hoban. Jacob Paul Holmes. Camden Borgard Houghton. Thomas Robinson Houle. Zachary Tyler Howe. Amanda K. Hutchinson. Paul Joseph Iasello. Ryan Fitzpatrick Iasello. Faris Mohammed Ibrahim. David James Johnson. Kimberly Ann Jones. Avina Joshi. Nicholas Lambert Judd. William George Kajos. Peter Vincent Kelly. William Westover Kenyon. Gabrielle Nicole King. Rachel Elizabeth King. Samuel Klefstad. Michael David Klimovich. John Patrick Kohler. Brenda Komari. Kevin Robert Kotoski. Jonathan Michael Creel. Evan James Kullberg. Megan Rose Kullberg. Trevor Robert Daniel Laham. Cassie Jade Lai. Kelsey Edith Landroach. William Earl LaRiviere. Cecilia In Lee. Karina Leone. Sarah Alexandra Levy. Lisa Si-Ming Lee. David James Lydell. Jing Lin. Andrew Jules Lipke. Catherine Rose Liss. David James Lloyd. Adriel Lopez. Amanda Rose Lucier. Catherine Jane Lung. Anthony Ivan Macario. Kedar Ajay Mahugaukar. Molly Joyce Mahoney. Mira Macluff. Avery Webster Mansfield. Kanza Mansour. Elizabeth Janine Marriott. Heather Faye Martin. Clark Charles Masterson. Michael George Mazmanian. Rachel Sarah Mazamuro. Mary Patricia McDermott. Erin Elizabeth McDonough. Michael George McElligott. Cassandra Megan McGill. Tucker Russell McKinnon. Megan Elizabeth McNally. Ann Elizabeth Maney. Jeffrey John Peterson Metler. Zachary David Michaels. Avram Lev Milder. Ryan Christopher Miller. Alexander James Millward. Morgan Kathleen Malloy. Gabe Antonio Mataroso. Megan Elizabeth Moore. Joseph Michael Morale. Selena Moraes. Shadi Mustafa. Haley Munchie. Casey Fairbanks Murphy. James Reynolds Murray. Isaac Malungi Mutasasira. Isaiah Mugabe Mutasasira. Nina Shaitanya Nakarni. Emily Joy Neal. Samuel William Nichols. Alyssa Marie Noble. Vivian Soyoung No. Sean Michael Nolan. Emily Diane Novak. Ye Rim O. Matthew Peter Oriole. Brian Lawrence Orlando. Rachel Cass Oswald. Richard William Packer. Sneha Patel. Sunny Bipin Patel. Zelek V. Patel. Danielle Elizabeth Petrunik. Jake Matthew Phillips. Samuel John Pierce. Samuel Joseph Plummer. Adi Porat. Jessica Renee Potosnak. Daniel Michael Potts. Madeline Michelle Rodonia. Maya Jesse Rappaport. Alexandra Emma Reed. Andrew Timothy Reynolds. Jesse Elizabeth Richmond. James Patrick Ridge. Mark Anthony Ritchie. Kevin Josue Rivas. Megan Elizabeth Robertson. Elizabeth Ann Romaker. James Francis Romer. Matthew Joseph Rulo. Nigel Anastasio Rowe. Kevin Edward Rule. Samantha Ilana Ryan. Matthew Brennan Sams. Nikila Saravanan. Keith Wykeen Saver. Gina Saxena. Danielle Robin Sharon. Jake Maxwell Scheinbart. James Kyle Cedar. Courtney Lynn Scholler. Fernando Felipe M. Silva. Tony D. Silva. David T. Silverman. Nicole Marie Samard. Tara Lynn Slies. Nina C. Small. Christopher R. Smith. Rajkumar Somasundaram. Taylor Scott Spalding. Rachel H. Spring. Gabriel Joshua Stahl. Jessica Rose Sturrer. Sabranji Swain. Andrew Spencer Tabb. Robert William Tanner. Samantha Rose Thompson. Chloe Isabella Toso. Jack Trajakis. Emily Sidney Trout. Daniel Joseph Underwood. Sarah Ashley Van. Joseph Anthony Venditti. Brian Gabor Vermes. Michael Philip Vermes. Hannah Joy Bowe. Jennifer Lynn Volpe. Anne Marie Vu. Jessica Kristen Ward. Sarah Eleanor Warshaw. Alexandra Ronan Webb. Jacqueline Larkin Webb. Alexander James Welch. Douglas James Heron West. Andrew Mark Waman. Corinne Louise White. Adam Kiran Wigmore. Jessica C. Wilson. Alvin Hing Wong. Seth Robert Wynn. Alexander Ham Yee. Hannah Hunju Yi. Sarah Elizabeth Zettler. Joanna Fang Zhu. Lucia Reza Zhu. Erica Elizabeth Ziegler. Naomi Francine Zinger. Diana Shi Zeng. Rachel Alexis Bridge. Sophia Marie Sullivan. Casey Yin Chen Zhao. Bianca Stefania Homburg. Ron Farazan. Catherine Kavanaugh Packer. Jordan Christopher Hensley. Megan Elizabeth Sullivan.
Can you guys all stand, please? I present to you the class of 2011. Woo! Not yet.